on his belief that governance under the new administration is not going in the right direction. First, Pastor Bakare laments the effects of the removal of fuel subsidy on Nigerians.
Mr. President, even though you have announced some palliatives, let me remind you that palliatives cannot address the root cause of the problem. Therefore, we demand that you address the root cause of the problem. Take the yoke off the neck of the poor, go after the looters, recover the loot, and retool it to the benefit of Nigerians. In simple terms, Mr. President, kill corruption, non-Nigerians.
In the aftermath of the recent coup d'etat in Niger, the clergyman faults President Tinubu for leading the proposed plan of military intervention by ECOWAS, describing it as an evidence of the president's impulsive leadership style.
By placing military invasion on the table from the very start, before subsequently exploring diplomatic options with the coup plotters in the Republic of Niger, President Tinubu once again put the cart before the horse, thus placing Nigeria and the sub-region in a precarious situation. While we condemn the spate of coup d'etats in West Africa, we recognize that the situation calls for deep introspection on the part of African leaders and makes even more urgent the case for good governance. The call upon Nigeria at this time is not so much to compel submission in the sub-region through the force of might, but to command alignment through exemplary governance.
The televangelist also...
My people, you just watched the short video of Pastor Tunde Bakare, addressing the president and looking at how he has handled issues and matters relating to the nation. A government that rewards bad behavior, Tunde Bakare delivers deeming verdict on Tinubu's appointment, says this is not the way forward. The overseer of the Cathedral Global Community Church, Pastor Tunde Bakare, has tackled President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the size of his government, why Nigerians are made to languish in hardship. The presidential aspirant, during a sermon, raised concerns at Tinubu's styles of leadership, which he is convinced takes a toll on Nigerians. According to him, it is hypocritical for the government that subjected Nigerians to untold hardship by deploring same liberal policies prescription to turn around and expand the size of government. Bakare was on the view that Tinubu had set the record for the highest number of ministers since 1999. A government that is asking the poor to tighten their belts cannot afford to both waistline, and you are busting your waistline left, right, and center. A reduction in the size of government will ultimately translate to a reduction of the cost of government. By nominating 48 ministers, the president is about to set a record for the highest number of ministers since 1999. This is not a record expanded of a supposed reform-minded government. In a world of a cutting-edge nation in which governance is becoming lean and the people are the ones serving, what does the president need? 48 ministers or a cabinet close to 70 persons, other than the distribution of patronage. It is hypocritical for a government that subjects Nigerians to untold hardship by adopting mere liberal policies, prescription by them, and turn around and expand the size of their government unreservedly. Some Nigerians believe that Bakare is pointing and is pointing at the pain of what he experienced by losing the All Progressive Congress presidential primaries. Others says no, Tunde Bakare is speaking the truth. Another person says Tunde Bakare is still pained that he lost the APC primaries, where he got only one vote, having spent 100 million naira church money to purchase the form. He used to be the advocate of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, before, and will be more honorable if we can engage in encouraging him and talking to him in private rather than bringing him up to the public. And I would say this man of God invested in PDP. I'm sure he's speaking up because he didn't get any slot for himself as a minister or as a candidate, haven't spent much. So a lot of persons have continued to speak, advocating for and some against for Tunde Bakare. Some says he's pained, some says he wasted a lot of money, some called it an investment on APC and what have you. And these things have continued, to be the reason. Some say the reason why he spoke the way he spoke. But all that aside, listen unbiased, okay? Let your heart be open and, just pay attention and listen. What it's talking about is things that are affecting the everyday life, okay? Nigerians are genuinely suffering. That is not a bone of contention. The removal of the subsidy, Nigerians that are in the country are currently going through a lot. You come in and you've not even said a vote of thanks. Before you could say Jack Robinson, you remove the subsidy without any form or plan of things on how, to go about things. I don't think that is the right way to approach a matter. However, Tinubu did it. He came in, and as soon as you could say Jack Robinson, he removed fuel subsidy, which is a good thing. However, there was no plan in place. No plan whatsoever. No plan. No plan. Okay? No plan. That's the problem. If he had had a meeting with a group of people and they've discussed this, they've talked about it, they've looked at opportunities and ways they could possibly, make a difference, and how, to ensure that they cushion the effect of what will happen next, and how to go about it, how to disburse the money. But it's not enough for you to say you have given palliative and you send it to state governors. I can assure you that money will end in their personal bank account. It is not a propaganda. It's not against saying the last time palliative was shared in this country, some kept it and were giving it as party souvenirs. Yes, they were giving it out as souvenirs. So when you look at the whole issue, when you look at everything that is happening, really and truly, sincerely speaking, that we as a nation and as a people, truth must be told. We can't afford to have the same people who, are positioning themselves to harm the nation and nobody's speaking. So Tunde Bakare has spoken. I don't think he's speaking out of pain. It may be, I'm not ruling that out, but I don't think that is the sole purpose. Addressing the whole issue, looking at the whole matter, there is urgent need for every single person to come on board. For every single one of us, we need to come on board and begin to look at things more and more and understand where we are coming from with all of this. If things are going to change, if we are sincerely and truly going to get into the right area and things are going to be better, there is need for compromise where the government needs to listen to the people. You need to listen to the people. You can't act alone. You can't just stay there and tell us all is well. You can't do that. You can't do that. You need to begin to, people need to be able to talk to you. You must be able to listen to people and know that hearing your own voice all the time may not be all you need at that point in time. It may just be wise for you to listen to somebody else. It may just be wise for you to listen to somebody else, probably to make a lot of difference, rather than just staying there and doing nothing. Okay? So these are some of the things that are going on. And in case you're not aware, you'll be surprised and shocked at the level to which some people have taken this nation. They want to take it as their personal property, but we say no. We, the people, say no. So this is what is happening, and this is why, every single person, we need to rise up together and ensure that the truth is manifested. You see, leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day from us. It's bye for now. Bye-bye.